For the Reagan-Bush ticket, for the Mondale-Ferraro ticket, these are the last days to sum up the message and the image and the vision.
Less than a week to go to the election of a president. For a moment, put aside all the balloons, the music, the babble, and the hoopla. This is a race between two men, Republican Ronald Reagan and Democrat Walter Mondale.
But the choice is more than that, much more. Candidates Reagan and Mondale are asking you, the voter, to make a choice between two very different visions. Visions of where America is and where America should be going.
The choices this year are between two different visions of the future. Two fundamentally different ways of governing. Their government of pessimism, fear, and limits, or ours of hope, confidence, and growth.
This is a fundamental and basic debate about the nature of America. Have we become some sort of jungle where just the richest or the fittest, whatever that means, prosper? We are not a selfish people.
President Reagan's vision is a country united by his policies.
Our dream is to help every American climb as high as he or she can go. Now, isn't that more compassionate than keeping people down in dependency for the rest of their lives?
The Republicans' new idea, basically, I think, is that government's a good thing, but that it's been pushed too far in certain areas, and we've got to rein it in. And Reagan certainly reflects that kind of vision.
Walter Mondale's vision is a country divided by Ronald Reagan's policies.
Big corporations, utilities, big money, they get the power. But ordinary working Americans take the powder. In Reagan's America, if you're rich, you get tax cuts. If you're not, they give you cheese.
It may sound like Franklin Roosevelt, but it isn't.
It's significant that in his acceptance speech in San Francisco, it was not Franklin Roosevelt he quoted, but Harry Truman. And the Harry Truman who said that presidents have to say both yes and no, but most of the time no.
Both visions profess peace. How to achieve that glittering goal, however, divides the two visions.
Arms control is not weakness, it is strength, and it is essential to the survival of the human race, and we want a president who understands it.
We have rallied our friends throughout the world. Even as we've successfully resisted Soviet expansionism, we've opened a wide series of diplomatic initiatives that will eventually bear fruit not just in arms control treaties, but in arms reduction treaties.
But more than any other single thing, the debate is about government.
Government should do all that is necessary, but only that which is necessary.
We got to quit snarling at each other. We got to start working together. Labor and management has to sit down together and work these problems out. Government has to help out.
So this election may turn on two different visions of how much government is enough, of what government should be. One vision says government is best that governs least. The other vision says not necessarily. Government is best that governs best. Tomorrow, we'll bring you here to Wilmington, Delaware, to talk with some American voters about what those two very different visions mean to them. I'll be back with more news in a minute.